me tell y'all something. So I don't want to get deep because I don't know. But let's say if I'm speaking like I'm guessing. Let's just say I'm guessing. So on the OJ movie, I'm just bring it 360. On the OJ movie, the starring, it was the OJ docuseries.
Yeah, the guy from the show Friends. He played Kim and Cooper Gooding Jr. Yep.
So in that they were talking, and it was something that Kris Jenner character says when he speaks about OJ. She was like, OJ would get off watching men enjoy Nicole. She would take waiters home, different men home, and OJ would look through the window, watch them have sex. I think Kanye.
None of these celebrity niggas give a fuck about anything but their next motherfucking cheeseburger, nigga. Yeah, Akademiks put that battery in my back, bro. Because I was in the airport by myself, bro. That shit is so important to me, man. I mean, love you, bro. That meant everything to me, bro.
Yo, Kim K and motherfucking Kris Jenner, man, I rebuke y'all in the name of Jesus. Allow my man Kanye West, now known as Ye, to raise his black children. Y'all white heathens should not be allowed to control a black man's child and involve them in all type of demonic debauchery to corrupt innocent souls. Allow Ye to raise his kids. My name is Akademiks, and I stand with Ye. He should be able to raise his kids as a father and as a good, positive influence of the black community and a strong black man. Allow Kanye to raise his kids, okay? We're not going to tolerate this, and I'm standing with them, okay? We don't care. Listen, this ain't going to go down like how y'all did Tyrese. We're rocking with Ye, and we won't stop until he gets to raise his kids. And I don't care if it means cussing, whatever, but he should be allowed to make decisions about his children. That's a fact, okay? We got to stop taking out the men out of the household. We got to stop stripping their rights away. And we got to stop ostracizing them. Like, basically, they're the worst thing to happen to the offspring that they got. Yay, we stand with you. And I'm going to speak up if nobody else will. Trust, okay?
I'm a billionaire now. And I'm not here to be your idol. I'm the leader.
The Kanye topic. I've been back and forth, you know, I'm a Ye stan, but it's been like, man, am I a hypocrite because it's like he's been a provocateur from the beginning?
So let me say this about Kanye. Kanye, to me, is suffering from the same thing that Shannon Sharpe is suffering from. These niggas think because they're so super. See, that's why I love black women, and I've dated outside my race, obviously, but I protect and I love black women the way I do because they do give us shit in the beginning. You know, you're gonna hear her mouth in the beginning, but if she's there for you, she's never gonna let the world hurt you. And I don't know if white women were raised like that. I don't know too many white women to know how they were raised.
I want to hear it too.
I honestly think that maybe they appreciate maybe more and they apologize more.
Listen, I'm scared. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I mean, you know.
I had an interview with
they don't mind being held accountable.
I'm so scared of this, y'all, because I had an interview with Columbus Short, and I asked him this similar question, and he said something, and I got dragged for filth. I was on Breakfast Club, I was on Shade Room, I had death threats for so long from black women because they said I laughed when he said that. So let me not laugh. I don't have nothing to do with this.
I mean, that's what
black.
I think.
I'm black.
Know.
He don't know, though, because he dates black women, period, so do not come for him.
I know a lot of black women. I was raised in a house by a black woman. So I just understand the difference and how they see things. But Kanye to me is, when he said what he said about Kim, it really fucked with me because here's the hard part that Kanye has to understand. Once you co-sign something, you can't un-co-sign it. Right? So it's a famous picture of Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kim, and Kanye sitting front row at a premiere award show.
And at the 2012 BET Awards, where she clearly snubbed Kim. Remember that time Beyonce snubbed a hug from Kim at the 2012 BET Awards, and poor Kim just stood there not knowing what to do?
Jay-Z and Kanye!
Once he did that for her, you can't determine what she is no more to us. So what happens is you empower her.
You can't turn that TV off.
You made an assistant powerful, and now you're mad that she's not behaving like an assistant, but you did it. So I'm usually with Kanye, except for the Nazi shit and this shit. Stop saying, why do we let that happen to your kids? No one wanted you to be with her. That's why Jay didn't come to your fucking wedding. That's why a lot of friends. So Kanye's dangerous because he's the type of person that feels like just because he ain't telling you what to do, you're supposed to support what he's doing. And to me, I think he's wrong. I think he's tripping. And you did have a baby with this girl. And I don't think there's no one in the world, excluded outside of Kanye, who thinks that what's happening, who's surprised about what's happening with Kim right now. Are you surprised? Jordy? Yeah. No one is, except for him, which means you the bamboozled one, my nigga. We all knew that this was gonna play like this. No black man walks in, but you thought you were the best. By the way, you are the best. You are that great that she couldn't hurt your career. Well, she kind of did hurt his career, right? So look what's happening right now. Like,
I'm gonna go get these kids, man. I'm talking to the lawyers. It get to the point so I don't lose my fucking mind. I'm like, I have to get used to that seeing my kids. Like, it'll be okay. And then niggas like, hey, Ferg. Oh, I could be home. Nigga, I could be home when I see my kids. Nigga, come talk to me. You niggas don't know shit. I'm the leader, nigga. Why y'all keep trying to figure shit out, nigga? If I go like that, y'all go like that. I'm y'all leader. Only y'all. And it's okay. It ain't nothing. But y'all niggas ain't doing no season 3 stadium show. How many millionaires you seen Virgil made? How many people met Virgil was like, I'm a millionaire now?
Like, Kanye messing with her. Like, what's wrong with these black men? That's why I always say, move to Atlanta and deal with your women that look like you. When the last time you heard some shit happen to a rapper in Atlanta about a black girl getting caught up in some shit? It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And if it does, it's rare. It happens to all of these guys. Because they operate off the ego. Kanye's obsessed with white women, and now he's dealing with white women problems. Shannon is obsessed with white women, and now he's dealing with white women problems. And I'm being honest with you, that's the only time where I'm like, as a nigga, I'm going to be like, you kind of get what you deserve for dealing with that. To me, I hope it's like, that's just how I feel.
Is there, do you foresee there being a shift to where he awakens and changes his stance on that, to the point where
I don't think anyone cares about any more Kanye shifts.
I'm not gonna.
His shifts are over. I think that as he's, it's like Kanye can't fight the whole world at once. I just wish someone would tell him that. You can't beat everybody at once. And right now he's trying to fight the whole world, and that's why I'm like, he's gonna lose. Like, he don't stand a chance.
So he's desensitized the world to him.
Dog. Man, let me tell y'all something. So I don't want to get deep because I don't know. But let's say if I'm speaking like I'm guessing. But just say I'm guessing. So on the OJ movie, I'm gonna just bring it 360. On the OJ movie, the starring, it was the OJ docuseries.
Yeah, the guy from the show Friends. He played Kim, and Cooper Gooding Jr. Yep.
So in that, they were talking, and it was something that Kris Jenner character says when he speaks about OJ. She was like, OJ would get off watching men enjoy Nicole. She would take waiters home, different men home, and OJ would look through the window, watch them have sex. I think Kanye is kind of on the same vibe, where like even Amarillo said he like with men lust. Like, it's like something going on with him. Then the sucking of the dick thing. So the crazy part is that I knew about that.
Oh wow!
I knew about that because I'm in the music industry, and remember when I said on this show a while ago, I was like, there's some Jewish people that Kanye probably really is going after, but he's going after everyone.
Gotcha.
I said that.
Yep.
That's because somebody, a Jewish guy who I know of, we all know who he is, was basically using that information against Kanye.
Gotcha.
So I only found it out because I'm on the phone with a couple of friends, and they're like, yeah, such and such is basically using such and such. Oh, Kanye was performing oral sex on his cousin when he's a kid, and he told somebody he's using it against him. I'm like, so I already knew about it. So I'm assuming that he's trying to 8 Mile himself.
Gotcha.
Like, so I could see people saying like, and you gotta understand, Kanye is also militant. So imagine how these people, like, did you see how the trainer was talking to him?
Oh boy, that
think about that. Like,
that text was crazy.
You go your whole life to be great as a black man, only to have this man talk to you like you ain't who you are. Like, basically putting you in your spot, boy. So to me, it's like, I'm not with him on the thing about Kim and his kids. You knew you had kids with her. You shouldn't have had kids with her. And you're running around with a white woman that looks just like her. Nigga, learn your lesson. Go deal with a beautiful black queen, have a baby, and really, like, somebody's going to get you together. Now somebody's going to let you do whatever you want to do, and until it's inconvenient, and then they turn it on you, and that's what he's dealing with now.
It's like you only him for as long as you him, huh?
Bro, they allow us to be us until it's inconvenience.
So I guess they feel they built the Frankenstein, they can break it, huh?
Well, with Ye, but see, here's another thing. See, I never got caught up in none of this shit because I never hung with, I know it sounds crazy, but I never hung on my white peers in the music business on the weekend. I never hung with them on the weekend. I know that sounds crazy. Like, what's wrong with that? I always have a problem with hanging with people who I feel like are gonna like size me up, size up my kids. What school your kids go to? Okay, that's good to know. What your kid is like, and I believe that all these guys move to LA. They all have this culture where they think everybody's their friend because everybody's at everybody's house, but everybody's at everybody's house because they're all celebrities. So we can't eat at famous restaurants because the paparazzi gonna be there. So usually I'm gonna come to your house today, your house tomorrow. Like, that's how they do in Hollywood. And to me, I feel like, you know, with Ye, you know, they thought they was one of them out there in Calabasas, living it up. And then what happens? Nigga, you think you Superman, but you ain't. And not only that, your kids go to school with their kids. Your wife hanging out with their wife, so they know your business. But guys is handling the money, handle your money too. It's like, it's just a circle of where they just measure themselves against super niggas, and I just didn't want to be a part of that person.
I'm not here to be worshipped. And as a leader, I'm saying, how am I supposed to lead y'all if I don't got my kids with me to continue what we're doing? I ain't got no motherfucking legacy. So why the fuck you think I'll be spazzing out, nigga? Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, nigga, and I'm gay. Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, and I'm gay, nigga. Turn that shit off. I'm in charge. I'm in charge of my legacy. Let me put that in the universe. Thank you, Act.